Ritual. As long as one daily chants 16 rounds of Mahamantra. In our preaching work, we deal with so much property, money, and so many books bought and sold. But because this dealing all pertain to the Krishna consciousness movement, they should never be considered material. That one is absorbed in the thought of such management does not mean that he is outside of Krishna consciousness. If one rigidly observe the regulative principles of chanting 16 round of Mahamantra every day, he is dealing with the material world for the sake of spreading Krishna consciousness movement are not different from the spiritual cultivation of Krishna consciousness. Srimad Bhagavatam 5.16.3. So, what is the message here?
Mm, When we deal with material people and talk to them and act accordingly, then that doesn't mean that we are material, because as we are chanting
Hmm?
16, that doesn't mean that we are
Which does not mean?
uh, when we are dealing with material people, talk to them
For
for preaching
what
purpose,
you are talking.
for like
Not
we
just talking, not just
dealing
dealing. When you are dealing with the outside world
Krishna,
for
preaching,
for spreading Krishna consciousness.
spreading Krishna.
When you are dealing with the material world to spreading Krishna consciousness, that is not material.
If we chant 16 rounds and
So preaching Krishna consciousness involves so many uh, like money, property, or management. So we were doing meeting yesterday, and so many different types of strategy for preaching. So that is one should not consider that is material. Uh, but but in the same time
one should chant
same time one should chant
16 and
is 16 round, the regulative principles of 16 round and
4
four regulative principles.
strictly.
So therefore, on the strength of our chanting 16 round and following four regulative principles, living a Krishna conscious life, we can preach. So, so, so chanting 16 round in the morning and following four regulative principles, hearing Krishna Katha, the morning program will give us strength to give Krishna consciousness to others. So therefore, as we are going to preach, or we should preach, preaching is the essence. We should preach, always preach. But in the same time, our sadhana also should be good. So, Janma Sarthakari Kara Parupakar. We should make sure that we are Krishna conscious. And then when we preach, people will be Krishna conscious. So this is very, very important. Uh, so therefore, as you are preaching, make sure your morning program is good. So your chanting 16 round is nicely done, and you are charged up with Krishna consciousness. Then the new boys will come; they will also be charged up. So try to practice genuinely. Either boys understand or not understand. So boys sometimes they are so uh, lowly situated, they may not appreciate, but whoever is little advanced, they will appreciate. So you uh, don't change your change the instruction of scripture. So continue your sadhana nicely in the morning program. And wherever we need to improve, we need to improve. So and and by that you'll be able to preach. That will give you strength to preach Krishna consciousness. If your sadhana is not good, then we are preaching and preaching will not become so effective. Or when you are preaching, it may uh, disturb your Krishna consciousness. So have a good sadhana and then preach. Preaching helps us to be more Krishna conscious. So to preach, you need to uh, prepare yourself. What you have to speak. Therefore, you have to read and hear. So it will make you more Krishna conscious. So it is very helpful for making your sadhana also good. But if we don't preach, then we go to the comfort zone, become lazy or we sleep. And by preaching, Krishna is very pleased. So therefore, preaching is the essence. We have to preach. To preach, we need spiritual strength. And to have a spiritual strength, uh, we have to have good sadhana, good relationship with devotees. So this is Prabhupada is saying here. Srila Prabhupada ki, Harinam Prabhu ki. So we'll chant.